All righty. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are joining me all over the world. This is Dr. Okwebanwo, the host of the Fearless Netpreneur Show. And today we are bringing you one of those, our educative shows where I'm going to be talking about different ways for you to make money on the internet. Of course, everybody at this point know that I'm all sold out on the idea of ChatGPT and artificial intelligence because that is probably the best thing since sliced bread, maybe before that. All right, because now everything is on hypermotion, where practically anyone that really is interested in achieving financial breakthrough have no excuse now, because these tools, this thing called ChatGPT, as well as the explosion in AI, has now made it practically easy for anybody without doing so much work to be able to get yourself going, so that you stop blaming the government, you stop blaming Mr. Bat, you stop blaming your officials. You can take your own destiny in your own hands, because it is becoming very clear that it is futile for anybody to be waiting on any government or to be waiting on anybody. You got to go. So that is why I'm so excited today to be sharing with you 10 different ways, 10 different businesses that you can start with literally no investment. So you have no excuse. You can't say, oh, I don't have money, because the tool that I'm going to introduce to you today is free. All you need to do is harness it and then use it to take your own little corner of the global business world and make your own little money. So today we are going to be talking about multiple streams of ChatGPT income. And I know for those who have been following me for a few months now, you know that is my new baby, okay? That is the new baby competing with Olunike Ajoke for my attention, because I'm all out on it. I'm all in, rather, because to me, I believe this is the future right here, right now, in whatever industry you are in. And if you are not getting yourself into the game, sorry, you lose. And while there have been people in certain circles who are very vast, or who are very who have been using these, people like me, who have been using to make money, who have been using to train people, majority of the world still do have no idea what is this thing called ChatGPT. Something is some kind of antichrist, something is some kind of social media, something is just some kind of gimmick out there that somebody is about to put their hand in their pocket again, while others have been using it to make bank. So I just want to demystify it for you today by telling you 10 different businesses you can literally start using this ChatGPT without investing any money, even if you have no experience, especially for freelancers. I'm going to focus more on freelancers right now. Freelancers are the ones, are people that work on their own. They don't work for anybody. They get a job, they do it, and they move on. So they service many clients at the same time. They don't do 9 to 5 jobs. They work for themselves. So as a freelancer, there are 10 different businesses I'm going to introduce you to. Of course, there's a lot more than 10. In fact, I wrote a book called ChatGPT Business Gold Mines, and that book itself dealt with 20 different businesses that you can start with ChatGPT. If you'd like to get that book for free, I want you to go to biznation.club/free right now. Join my Discord community. I have a vibrant community that we're just starting out on Discord, because that is where I want to build a nation of young and older people who are maximizing the power of the internet to generate income for themselves. So I have this book. It's $39.99 that I'm selling on Amazon.com and on BarnesandNoble.com. If you Google it right now, it is $39.99. You will see it on Barnes and Noble. But I'm giving it to you for free right now for this 1 or 2 minutes, because I'm going to move away from it and I'm probably not going to bring it back. So if you are watching this right now, you want to go to biznation.club/free. biznation.club/free. Just confirm to me that it is working because I just asked one of my staff to put it there, and they were like, "Why are you giving this thing for free?" I'm like, "Well, today I'm going to give it for free. It doesn't stop us from still selling it on Amazon or selling it in." Well, I'm trying to be sure that I got the right link here. Okay, yes, you have to put www.biznation.club/free. You go in there and you will be able to download, get a copy of this book once you once you join our Biz Nation Club. It will actually send you, after you have joined the club, it will automatically send you the link for you to download this. I'm going to post it on the chat for those of you watching me from all over the world. All right, go get it. Again, this is only going to be for today that I'm offering this for free, just as my goodwill gesture for those of you who are joining this thing early. Okay, now let's go to the training for today. Today, I'm going to be talking about multiple streams of ChatGPT income for freelancers, simple strategies on how to start and operate 10 profitable freelancing businesses with ChatGPT and AI tools. So I'm trying to do this live also on Clubhouse for those of you who might be doing Clubhouse as well as Gist House, but we are right now live on my Facebook page. We are live on my LinkedIn page. We are live on YouTube. And if you are watching from any of those places, feel free to post your comment. I will see it in the chat. It will come out on this my StreamYard platform, or my studio that I'm using. All right, Jeremiah Imikai, I see you. Say, amazing opportunities. How can I get clients to pay me for AI services? Thank you. Bless you a lot. Yeah, that is a question you need to come to the Biz Nation community. I just posted a free link for you to join. I can't be explaining that right here because I came here for something very different. But maybe when I'm done, if you are still here, I can then take this question for you. But right now, we want to talk about 10 different businesses that you can start with ChatGPT, or using ChatGPT or artificial intelligence tools. Again, here is the link. Just go to www.biznation.club/free. That is where you get to join the club, and then we will send you a free copy of my ChatGPT Goldmines. Okay, now let's get to the training for today, right? Multiple streams of ChatGPT income for freelancers. As you're watching this, I want to encourage you, if you can share this with your friends, let them come on this wherever you're watching this. If you're on LinkedIn, share the links with your friend. If you're on Facebook, share with your friends. If you're on YouTube, share with your friends. That is how you also help some of your friends to get this into their hands, because this is you taking control of your destiny rather than waiting for somebody else to come and help you take control of your life. Okay, I see several people in Clubhouse already. I didn't even see that. My stuff was slow. Okay, I see you, Eli, and I see you, Lufunke. I'm live everywhere right now. Okay, let's go. Simple strategies on how to start and operate 10 profitable freelancing businesses using ChatGPT and AI tools. Even if you have no money and you have no experience, let's get to it. When I'm done, I would love to take questions from you, those of you watching me from home. But this is a kind of a master class that I love doing master classes, so that you can make notes and then take control of your destiny instead of just talking. So the rise of freelancing and the gig economy, I will talk a little bit about that. It's the gig economy, which is you providing services as a freelancer, was characterized by short-term contracts or freelance work, has experienced significant growth in recent years, especially with the COVID coming in and people not wanting to take paid employment anymore, where they go to work every day, they want to work from home. Or many companies also, they have laid off a lot of people. So the gig economy is blooming. We are told that the freelancing industry is growing so rapidly right now that according to a recent report by Upwork and Freelancers Union, there are now 1.57 billion freelancers worldwide, accounting for about 46.4% of the global workforce. That is scary. Almost half of the global workforce are now doing freelancing work. There's literally an increase of 3 million freelancers, 300 million freelancers from 2020 alone. In the last 3 years, we've had over 300 million new freelancers coming. And we are being told that the global freelance market is worth about 1.2 trillion now. The question is not all those big numbers. If you can just grab 10,000 of that, 100,000 of that a year, 50,000 of that dollars of that a year, you should be okay. If you can get yourself to $500 to $1,000 a month, especially those of you who are in Africa who don't have any job right now, maybe you have been a graduate for 4 or 5 years, the best job you can still get is like 100,000 naira or 50,000. Imagine if you can focus over the next 3 to 6 months, okay, working with us at the Biz Nation community to get yourself to $1,000 to $2,000 a month. That's a modest goal, which you can really get yourself into within a few months. But that puts you in an elite category in a place like Nigeria, Ghana, Republic of Benin, many of those countries where $2,000 is like 2 million. I don't want to say that out. It's disgusting. But with that kind of money, you are now in the elite and you can get to that. If you're abroad, you're in a place like US and UK and all that, yes, $2,000 a month may not make you into any elite, but it's extra income from whatever it is that you are doing that can take your life to the next level. So the COVID pandemic has further accelerated the growth of freelancing, with more companies embracing remote work now. They would rather have you work remote. I have a lot of remote staff. I don't like physical offices anymore because it's too much to manage. You have to manage a personal problem. They have to come and tell you at work, my mother died today, my grandmother died. You have to deal with all of that. You have to deal with light. You have to deal with theft. You have to deal with a lot of stuff in physical buildings. So a lot of companies are blowing themselves brain now. They are realizing that it's better to just do a la carte. Even though our president has said power is not given a la carte, but money can be made a la carte as you want it. You can decide that today you want to spend the whole day with your wife or your husband or your children, and that tomorrow is when you're going to work. You can call the shots now. We are going into the a la carte economy, even if you cannot get that in politics. All right. So what is freelancing? I'm going to get myself in trouble one day. What is freelancing? Freelancing refers to a work arrangement where individuals offer their services on a project basis to multiple clients rather than being employed full-time by one single company. That is where this is going. That is where the global economy is going. Regardless of your level, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're unemployed, whether you're underemployed, whether you're a doctor, it don't matter. Even doctors right now, a lot of them are freelancing because people like their freedom. And then the companies also don't want to be responsible for you. They don't want to deal with all those corporate filings. They would rather pay you for the services that you provide. And this creates tremendous opportunity for you and I. It offers numerous benefits: flexible working hours, increased autonomy, and the ability to work with clients from different countries and industries. You all know that. I'm not going to dwell so much about that. I want to go into ChatGPT. Before, this might be a little bit difficult for you to operate at whatever freelancing level you want to, but something came out in the last 1 year called ChatGPT. It's a powerful tool for freelancers now. It is literally, I won't say literally, it's a game changer. It's almost sometimes magical in what you can do. Imagine typing a few words and getting all the research of the world put at your fingerprints as a report. You want to write a business plan report. I want to write a business plan on this, on this, on this, on this in like 5-10 seconds. This thing called ChatGPT gives you a complete business plan that is better than the one written by top consultants. Why? Because most of the information in the world I've been fed to this thing over the years. There's almost nothing he doesn't know. Yes, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me on Clubhouse? Uh, all right. All right, just hold on. Eli and Olufunke, can you guys hear me?
Parents, maybe you turn off your transcript so you can be able to see. Because I put the closed caption on, so when you have.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Okay, I want to focus. I want to focus on my social media presentation. If you can't hear me on Clubhouse, then too bad. Then get on Facebook. I'm trying to record this as a production for people. So let's just wait for me until I'm done here. Thank you so much. So ChatGPT has come out as a powerful tool for freelancers, and it has become a game changer for freelancers by providing them with an intelligent assistant handling various tasks and augmenting their ability. So before, where you may not have the skill, for instance, to write a book or to write a press report, or where you may not have the tools to be able to do research that is required to do anything, ChatGPT has now become your super assistant that can literally do anything you want. If you don't believe me, I need you to go to chat.openai.com. If you don't have it already, just go there and get that tool. And that is what we are basing these 10 different businesses I want to introduce you to. Because with ChatGPT as your secret weapon, you can do magic. You can do better than somebody who's a professor. You can do better than somebody who has been at a job for more than 20 years. Because all you need to do is ask it some questions, and then it will give it to you. With ChatGPT, freelancers can now effectively communicate with clients, generate content, offer customer support, and automate repeated tasks. In fact, yesterday I wrote a book. I've never done that before. Yesterday I wrote a book for pastors. For instance, I call it Encounters with ChatGPT. What every pastor wants to know about this thing called ChatGPT, as one of the series of books I was doing. Then it occurred to me that, well, people may not even have time to read all of this book. The book is over 300 pages. So I created a bot in like 5 minutes or less, where with that bot, you can ask it anything about that book, and it will bring it out. It was literally incredible, right? I sent it to one of the pastors. I haven't gotten the feedback from him. Instead of even reading the book now, all you do is you go to my bot, I call it the Encounters bot. You just ask it a question. How do I use ChatGPT for worship in my church? How do I use ChatGPT to raise money in my church? The team will give you answers based on the book that I've written. Because in that book, I dealt with 100 different questions. So my point is that with ChatGPT, you can literally do and undo right now. And this is, if you don't have it yet, that is the website for you to go there and go download the free one. It is chat.openai.com. For those of you who are following me by audio, who may not be watching the video of this, I'm live on video on several social media right now. And if you are listening to the recording of this by audio, it is chat.openai.com. That's where you get the original. There are a lot of fakes out there where they will charge you some money. This is free all the way to the 3.5 version. It is the 4.0 that they charge you money for, and I'm encouraging you now, don't even get that, even if you have the money. 3.5 is very good right now. That's all I use for everything I'm doing. Okay, when you are become more expert at ChatGPT, then you can think about doing the 4.0. Anyway, that is the magic, what I call the magic bullet. So with that, this tool empowers freelancers to deliver high quality work, enhance productivity, and create a competitive edge in the market. I'm not here to debate the morality about whether AI wants to take over your life or whether it's the mark of the Antichrist, or whether it is Jehovah is coming tomorrow. That is not what this is about. This is about your survival. This is about you using a tool that is available for humanity to solve your own financial problem. So that even as you are screaming against your government, you are okay, especially those of us who are outside America. I'm speaking from America. I'm good. There's a level you get to in America, you are broke, government will give you money. You don't have a place to live, they will put you in shelter. But we don't have that here, okay, in African countries. So you want to take control of your destiny, because even the palliative they are sharing, they're not likely to give you any of it. So stop arguing about the morality. Should we use artificial intelligence? Is Jesus going to come tomorrow? Focus on solving your problem on another day. Oh, yes. Ellie, you're supposed to be in this studio with me. I just forgot. I just remembered now. Oh, my God. All right. I'm posting you something. I have one of my assistants and friend and associates right here. I want to bring her into the studio. We agreed yesterday she will come into the studio with me. I didn't forget that you are coming. Olufuka, where are you? If you want to come in, I'll post you link. But if you don't want to come, that's okay. It's only Ellie that committed that she's going to be here. All right. So enough of all this background work. Let's get to the fact. You don't need to be technical with ChatGPT. Freelancers can overcome this barrier and thrive even without extensive technical knowledge. I do not have any technical knowledge, but I'm killing it right now, even on a more advanced level, because with ChatGPT, you can even do code for software. That's how crazy this thing is. It can code software for you. All you need to do is tell it what you want the software to do. If you can describe it clearly and cleanly what you want it to do, it will code. You will see the code happening. Someone like magic, you see it coding for you. But you don't even need to go to all of that level. You just want to make your own little piece of the pie. You don't want to get yourself to 2K a month, which is the objective first. After that, you can then start talking about 10,000, 20,000. Okay? So ChatGPT acts as a valuable assistant, enabling freelancers to leverage its capabilities and deliver outstanding results without the need for extensive technical expertise. On another broadcast, I probably will do a practical where I will open up my ChatGPT and basically do magic in front of you. I'll write a book in less than 5 minutes. I'll do graphic design in less than 1 minute. I will write a complete business plan, complete with the tables, complete with the calculations, everything in less than 5 minutes. That is the kind of level we're in now. Okay. So, but today I'm just going to give you some of these businesses you can do. I want to talk about 10 of them over the next 90 minutes or so. This is a 2-hour broadcast, and I'll take questions. Top 10 most profitable gigs that you can start today with ChatGPT and AI tools as your secret weapon. Number 1, content writing and copywriting. My number 1 typically will be book writing. I'm never going to talk about that one today. That's a whole training on its own. But let's start with content writing and copywriting. Businesses are always in need of high quality content for their websites, blogs, marketing materials, and social media. This same training, I did it yesterday for my community on Discord. And I wanted to, but I couldn't get the recording done. So I decided to do it all over today again. But this time, getting the whole world to benefit from it so that I can have the recording. And I hope you are taking notes, because this recording is going to be sold for $297. So if you are not taking notes now, you are going to be paying for that. It is free right now. So enjoy. See, businesses are always in need of high quality content for their websites, blogs, marketing materials, and social media. Everybody is having a blog now. Every company wants to market. Everybody's got a social media account. And many of them are looking for people to help them provide the content. For instance, there are 6 distinct services that I encourage my students, my associates, and those who are interacting with me. Earlier, I'm still waiting for you in the studio. It is. All right. All right. My apologies to you on Clubhouse then. We are in the world right now with Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and I think several of them. Okay, let me just test. I hope it's not me. Jeremiah, I know I can see you texting me on the live broadcast. Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me? I see you, Nwanko Ikechukwu. If you can hear me, can I just put a note in the chat? Clarence, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them on Facebook. All right. Nwanko Ikechukwu, if you can hear me, can you just put a post in there, just to be sure you can hear me. I'm focusing on the Facebook joiners now. All right. Jeremiah Imikaye, if you can hear me, can you say something on the chat? I just want to be sure. I know that they are having problem on Clubhouse right now. I'm going to join them back in a second. All right. Okay, I'm waiting for them to respond to me. If you are watching this live, just to be sure I'm not talking to myself here. At least one good thing is it is recording, which is really what I want. All right, let's go to Clubhouse now and see where we are. Eli, can you still hear me? I know Clarence is struggling to hear me. If you guys can hear me on Clubhouse, can you please just type in? We are not on Discord. I'm not doing any live on Discord. Okay, yeah. So then let's not be interrupting me on that. I can't help Clubhouse. So I want to focus on the outside thing. I apologize for that, but my focus right now are those watching me from Facebook and watching me on LinkedIn. We'll come to Clubhouse. We did Clubhouse yesterday. Anyway, all right. They can hear me. Eric on Facebook said he can hear me loud and clear. Jeremiah said he can hear me loud and clear. Tayo Oreso to say he can hear me loud and clear. And same thing with Miracle Damien. Okay, that is the primary focus right now. Okay, so let's keep this going. Copywriting and content writing. Sales page copy. Everybody's selling stuff on the internet. They need people to do sales page for them, to write the content. Many of you may not know how this works. When you are creating a product and you want to sell it online, somebody will write the sales copy. Then you get somebody else to design it. We are talking about writing it right now. This used to be one of the most expensive parts of launching a product. I know because I've launched several. We have to pay sales copywriters. Sometimes they charge you between $199 to $997 for one page, just the sales copy for one page. And it is worth it. I mean, on the average, I pay like $299 because I'm connected. I know a lot of these guys per page. So when I'm doing a launch, I probably will have a 5-page launch. Upsell one, main product, upsell 1, upsell 2, upsell 3, upsell 4. So that's a 5-page launch. You have to pay for each page separately. About $299, probably the cheapest you can get. The better copywriters will charge you maybe $497, $499, $999 per page. Now with ChatGPT, you can write sales copy that is even better than those guys. I've done it. I've seen it. So now you can be a sales copywriter now without necessarily having any sales copy experience. Once you master how to use ChatGPT, you can tell ChatGPT to look at a particular sales page, and you want it to write a better version of that for you in original content without copying. It will write it to be better. You can tell it you are Dan Kennedy. You want it to write a sales copy the way Dan Kennedy will write it. He knows Dan Kennedy. He has all the sales copies of Dan Kennedy in his brain. He will write something, and Dan Kennedy, for those who know him before he died, that's the daddy of them all when it comes to marketing. So that's how good ChatGPT. So you can offer the services now simply by mastering the use of ChatGPT that is free. You can produce a launch copies. When somebody wants to launch a software or a book or a course, right? They are going to need copies that will go for their JV managers. They're going to need copies for their pages. They're going to need copies for their videos. They're going to need all sorts of copies. We do that. I've launched at least by myself 11 or 12 softwares, and I've helped many launch over the last 7 years. probably been involved in maybe 50 launches myself, either the one I launched myself or the one I helped. Every one of them, we need product launch copies, and we pay somebody. So they will pay you. The services are out there. Promotional emails. Almost every company sends emails. Every marketer sends email. Every school sends email. Every business sends emails. What you may not know, a lot of them pay people to write these emails for them. They hire marketing agencies. They hire promotional agencies. Many of them cannot even write 10% of what ChatGPT can give you once you study it well, once you experiment with it, and all you do is just give it instruction. Less than a minute, you have your sales copy in your hand. Something that will take a big agency 1 week, 2 weeks, brainstorming, having in their boardroom to figure out how to get it. You can get it done in 1 or 2 minutes. The day I come and do practical, you're going to see that. So you can offer those services. Social media posts. Okay, yes, one of my guests is here. Assistant, let me bring her up. Join us on the stream. I have Elizabeth J on the call. How are you doing, my sister?
Very well, sir. Thank you.
All right. She's joining me from London. She's one of our moderators on our Biz Nation. So I'll be having a chat with her once I'm done with the presentation, and then we can have a chat. All right. So I'm still talking about the first skill. You can do scripts for videos. Everybody has a TikTok now, YouTube, and they need scripts, right, to be able to produce those videos. I used to pay people for this a few years ago. Now you can be that person who is offering the services for people. Now, understand this. I'm talking about ChatGPT publicly, but 95% of the world don't know what it is. Some of them have heard, but they have not gone to download. They don't know what it can do. They think it's some fake stuff. I heard about ChatGPT in November last year when it came out for the first time, but I thought it was another social media platform. And I'm telling myself, I'm still trying to struggle with Gist House, Clubhouse, Twitter. I'm not doing. Even MJ is laughing. So I didn't pay attention until April this year, less than 4 months ago. And me, I'm in the industry. I'm a coach that people are paying $5,000, $10,000 to coach them. I myself did not take it serious until April. So imagine the regular guy that is even barely using Facebook, or maybe my wife, who doesn't even go to Facebook. I have to throw a word at my Olunika Joke. So there are 6 people in this world, right? They only go to Facebook to wish their friends happy birthday. They don't have LinkedIn. They don't have Instagram. They have Instagram. They don't go there. I know I live with one of them, okay? And I could not believe my eyes. So there are people out there who will still pay you big money without even knowing the secret weapon you are using, okay? So the first skill is content writing and copywriting. Okay. Oh, sorry. I think I must have put something here. Okay. So now, if you are going to offer that service, those 6, which comes as one, for instance, content writing, copywriting, you can choose to offer all these 6 services, or you can choose to just pick 1 or 2 of them. And that is where that hill is where you die. That's where you want to stay. Sales copy alone, you can get yourself into thousands of dollars a month. Why? Because you have AI tools to assist you. I'm going to give you just 4 or 5. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of AI tools you can use today. It's not just ChatGPT now. There are AI tools that helps you to do all of this. My most recommended one is marketingblocks.io. Everywhere I go, that is what I talk about, because that particular AI tool has 25 AI tools embedded in it. Okay, so once you get that, you don't need to get so many AI tools anymore. You just need that one. And as I'm doing this presentation, you will see me mentioning this software over and over. And it's amazing that this software is actually created by a Nigerian. Maybe that's why I'm partial to it. And it's also a former associate of mine, or even still an associate, because we are still sharing money together on my very first software that I created in 2016. We launched something called Mobimatic together. His name is Ifyo Kinkem. He lives in Canada now, but he's a full-blown Nigerian. He's a development company. Most of them are still based in Port Harcourt. And this is a global phenomenon on this particular software. I'm told that as of today, they've done over $3 million this year. And they have done close to 7 million since they launched it about a couple of years ago, before people even knew there was AI. This man already tapped into it. So you want to check it out. To me, it's the best in the market, not simply because it's owned by my friend. It's what I use, and I don't need to buy any other AI tool. Again, most of what I need is there. Number two is the ChatGPT itself. That one is 100% free. Okay? Somebody in the comment section, Eli, you want to help me and post the link to join the Biz Nation, what is it called? The Biz Nation Discord server. We have a free access there if you want to join the Biz Nation Club, which is right there, biznation.club/free. Okay, I don't think you should put the HTTPS. Sometimes that doesn't go. www.biznation.club/free. It will be posted in the link for you in a minute. All right. So a second tool is this ChatGPT itself. You want to get it at chat.openai.com because that is the primary place. Okay, it is free all the way to the app 3.0, 3.5. Then the 4.0 you have to pay, I think, $20 a month for. But I'm telling you, even if you can afford it, don't get the 4.0 yet. The 3.5 is very stable, it's very good, it's going to give you everything you want. The 4.0, in my own opinion, at least as of 2 months, last time I checked it, I'm subscribed to it, I paid the $20, but I don't use it. It's a little bit complicated for me, and I'm not technical. I just want free stuff, like Eli. Eli likes to mess around with technical stuff. Me, I'm a gentleman from Ijebu Mushi. We don't do all that stuff. Just get your money. Okay, please. And then they have an app for those of you who don't have laptop. So your excuse dies today. You can get ChatGPT on your phone. Just make sure that when you go to the phone to download it, get the one that has a white background. It's a black logo with white background. That is the real one. It is free. It will not charge you. But when you get another one, they have like 4, 5, 6, 7 ones that call themselves ChatGPT there. They'll just give you a little to use, and they'll tell you have to pay. That's fake. The real one does not charge you for the 3.5 version. Number 3, too, you can use Google Bard. Google got very jealous of ChatGPT, and they went and created their own, right? Because it's Google now. They know that ChatGPT was going to take them out. They were smart, because by now, very few people will be using Google. So Google came out with its own Bard. It's called Bard, Google Bard, which, by the way, is more accurate than ChatGPT in terms of current events. Because ChatGPT is only current all to September 2021, unless you use a plugin that will give you current information. I don't want to get too technical with you, but Bard is also very good. I use ChatGPT. I encourage you to stay with that one. But if you must experiment, go to bard.google.com, and then there's Writer, AI360tools.com/writer. By the way, for purposes of transparency, when I give you a tool and it has AI360tools.com in it, that means I'm getting paid as an affiliate if you buy that product. All right, I operate. I'm a lawyer right here in the US. I don't mess around with unprofessional stuff. We are required by law to let you know if we are getting compensated for introducing a product. Marketing blocks, yes, I do get a commission if you buy marketing blocks. I get a commission if you buy Writer. So anytime you see me mention AI360tools.com/ that's an affiliate product. But I don't introduce a product to you unless it's good and can solve your problem. But I'm just required by law to disclose so that you can discount whatever I'm saying. Or maybe I'm just telling you because I want to make money. So when you are checking it out, make sure it works for you. ChatGPT, that number 2, is your primary weapon. If you really are a professional and you need a tool that has all the tools you need in it, the marketingblocks.io is what you need. So with these tools, you can rock and roll. We're not going to go into them today because today is me introducing this. We're going to come another time, maybe on Thursday, and then I will do practicals where I'm going to go to ChatGPT itself and do some crazy things right before your eyes. All right. Now, if you decide you want to go into content writing and you want to be a copywriter, where do you sell your services? Is wanting to show you how to use ChatGPT to help you or the tools that you need. Now, these are places you can also sell your services. Upwork.com, freelancer.com. Fiverr has always been popular. And by the way, that's probably what I'm going to be challenging our current president in. Why is Nigeria not sponsoring something like a Fiverr? I've been saying it, I can say it publicly. Okay, and I'm going to be doing an open letter to President Bola Tinubu. We need Nigeria to take our youths into the freelancing age. Imagine our federal government sponsoring something like this, or sponsoring somebody or an organization to do something like Fiverr, where all Nigerians who want to offer their services globally can go list their services, and government promotes that place. For government agencies to use freelancers from there, they promote it globally, just like the Filipinos are doing. We can get 10 million people off unemployment just like that over 1 year, and they're going to be. I hope those in Aso Rock are hearing me, but I'm coming with a proposal for you guys, public one. I'm not going to chase anybody. You can go execute it with anybody that you want. I don't care, as long as the youth are benefiting. Sorry, I got to put politics in there. I spent 1 year of my life. Eli, I spent 1 year of my life doing politics last year. So forgive me. I'm a disavowed obedience. Obedience have disavowed me. They say I'm a mole. So, but it's okay. I will still talk my own. All right. But here are places to list your services. Guru.com, TopTal.com, WriterAccess.com, TextBroker.com. There's so many of them. But what I've done is listed about 7. And my advice to you, if you are going to be doing this, if you are going to be playing this game, is to make sure you list your skills in at least 5 to 10 freelancing sites. Especially, let's say, for instance, you want to do this content creation as your gig. It makes no sense for you to have your service in only Fiverr or Upwork. You want to put it in about 5 to 10 freelancing sites. That's the equivalent of having your product in 10 different markets. Try to imagine that you have your product in the Dumota market. You have it at Alaba. You have it at Aba. So you increase your chances of getting clients. I'm going to come back and talk more about this part later. All right. So that is skill number 1. Skill number 2, or business number 2, that you can start with 0 investment as a freelancer, is graphic design. Graphic design, okay, in here. All righty. Okay, no, you want to put that in the chat. Are you able to post on the chat, Eli? Not to me, in the chat direct. Okay, that's where I needed to put it. Thank you. So, graphic design is the second business I want to introduce you to. See, the idea is to introduce you to very simple businesses you can start without drama. It is deliberate. It's not that I can't give you complicated ones. I'm doing some complicated ones, but that will require you to spend money. It requires you to have experience. But I'm introducing you to something that you can start tomorrow morning, because now you've got a secret weapon. Number 2 is graphic design, because visual communication is crucial, and businesses require professional graphic designers for logos, branding, marketing, collateral, and web design. In fact, there is nothing happening in the business world these days without graphic design. So what you want to then do, become a freelancing graphic designer, because now you don't need to know how to design nothing. The tools are there. Some of the tools, you just speak to it, like your Father in heaven. Like I always say, God was the first prompt engineer. He said, let there be light, and there was light. All you simply tell the software is that, let there be a picture, a banner, and banner will come out. How hard can it be? Eli?
Yes,
How hard,
please.
how hard can it be? Tell them. Am I lying here?
Not
Am
at
I
all. Not at all. Just a quick one, please. I tried to post the link into the main chat, but I
okay?
couldn't, so I have to put it on the private one. So probably your settings needs to be enabled a little bit.
Okay, maybe it's the main person that can post, but I think they have it. For those of you who are trying to join, is businessnation.club/free. I think that's what it is. And I'm posting that on the chat again right now. I think it went from me. That is for those of you who want to join our Discord server. When you join for free today, you actually get a copy of my book. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. ChatGPT Business Gold Mines. In that book, I talk about 20 different businesses, and I broke it down for the businesses, how to get it started, how to get the tools, where to market your services, how to promote your services. Each of those businesses, I discuss probably my best book ever, and I sell it $39.99, but I'm giving it today because this is a special broadcast on my show today. You can see that it's a full masterclass. All right. So what kind of services can you offer as a graphic designer? Logos. Everybody plus their mother-in-law. The minute they come up with an idea, the first thing they're thinking about, let me go get a logo. They've not written business plan. No, they don't even know how they're going to do their business, but they want to get a logo. And that's okay. Collect the money from them now. Give them logo. Logo is one of the most lucrative graphic designs in the world. If I'm using a presentation that doesn't allow me to go, I can go, but I don't want to lose. I will have taken to one of these freelancing sites and show you the kind of money people are making just designing logos. Anywhere from $500 to $1,000 for a logo. And guess what? With AI tools like Canva, I'm going to mention them in a second, you can get thousands of logos designed in literally 1 minute that will rival the best designers out there in the world. You can offer banner services, book covers, everybody plus their father and their mother-in-law. Okay? Now with ChatGPT are getting empowered to be able to write a book. I mentioned that a book business is a whole separate genre. Actually, that one is the business I'm pushing the most. For you to go into the book writing business where you write a book and you publish it and you sell it and make money for a living with it. I'm not even talking about that here today, right? Everybody can write a book now, but what does that mean? Everybody cannot do book cover. I write books. I've written dozens literally in the last 3 months. But I don't like doing book covers. Even though I know the graphic design, I know the software that I can use, that I can speak to. I know about Midjourney. I have it. I'm paying them their $20 a month. I have DALI. I have Canva. I pay Canva $20 a month. But for me to log on to Canva to go create this graphic design, I'm not interested. So that is, and there are many like me. So you can position yourself as a book cover creator. Flyers. Everybody does flyers. Businesses, churches, politicians. Everybody design flyers. Now you can be a flyer designer with zero skill on your hand. Websites. Graphic designs for websites or even the websites themselves. There are some tools now, AI tools, that your website, everything will be ready in less than a minute. You just tell it the type of website you want. I want a website for a school that does this, that does that. You type it in, you hit enter, your website will come out like magic. You know the way the light was separated from darkness by God. God said, let there be light, and boom, there was light. And said, let the waters be separated from the land, and boom. Have you ever asked yourself, what is doing that thing? Is that not artificial intelligence? Was that a human being? You have to ask yourself, who are those people moving those stuff? Now we are getting closer to doing what God said we can do. This tool was given to us by God. I believe it with all my heart to make us do better in whatever we are doing. But like everything, people will pervert it. They will do whatever they have to do with it. It's what human beings do. But it doesn't remove from the fact that God gave it to our benefit. After all, God gave Adam and Eve a garden, beautiful garden, perfect garden. But they still messed it up. Does it mean that is that God's fault? Is that the garden's fault? No, it's the fault of the people. So you can decide I want to be creating websites. Because now technical skills that has been limiting you is no longer your problem. You have these AI tools that are now your slaves. You command them and you stay right there and they give you what you want. In literally 30 seconds, 1 minute maybe, for the slowest one. You can create sales funnels. You can't even launch products. You can't sell stuff without having sales funnels. We pay through our noses for this. Now, I'm not paying anybody for that. I know that if I'm going to pay you, I'll have to ask you, are you using AI? I want you to use AI because it's faster. I don't want you taking 3 weeks to create a website for me. I want you to create and submit it tomorrow. So when I'm asking you, you want to build a website for me, I'm going to ask you, are you using artificial intelligence? If you tell me no, you think you're trying to tell me you're a strong man. I'm not giving you my job. That's like pounded yam. It's like somebody saying, I want to eat pounded yam. Then somebody say, I will go and cook yam, and then I'll go and use all my power that my pounded yam is superior. When there's pounded yam, that you can just tear rubber from the nylon, pour it into water, do like that, and your pounded yam is ready. That's equivalent. Some of you are still out there expressing your pride. Oh, I don't use a tool, so I start from scratch. Olodo, you are not going to make money. Okay? If you are doing that, you're not going to make money. Because there is a few of your customers who want that. But overwhelming majority, they don't care how their book covers come, how it was done. You think I care how my rice was made, whether they made it by doing pressure cooker or whether somebody went to put it in the sun? As long as it's tasting well, I'm going to eat it. Sales funnels, the same thing. So this is skill number 2 or business number 2 you can start. That you want to be a graphic designer. And then all you do is just use the AI tools to master how to do this. With zero technical skills, it costs you mostly no money or very little in terms of getting the software. Like Canva will cost you like $10 or $20 a month. But you need only one tool. What are those? Let's look at those tools you can use. Okay, yes, right here. What are the tools that you can use to do this, your graphic design business? Again, I take you back to marketingblocks.io. It's my own Swiss Army AI tool. Like I said, it's got, I think it's 21 or 25 of AI tools right in there. Tools that can design. It's got the equivalent of Midjourney there. It's got the equivalent of DALL-E there. It's got the equivalent of ChatGPT there. It's got the equivalent of audio tool. It's got everything you need. That is my go-to tool. And if you can afford to get it, seriously, marketingblogs.io is what I will get. But if you cannot, you can still use chat.openai.com. You can use Bing AI to create. And then there's Writer, AI360tools.com/writer. Okay, but there's so many of them out there for graphic design. Midjourney is hot right now. I've seen people do incredible stuff with an app called Midjourney. Okay, I don't know if I have that in here. Oh no, I cut it out because I wanted to give only 5. It's on the second page. But there's Midjourney, MIDJOURNEY. It's a graphic design software, but difference is that you don't design anything with it. You speak to it like God. I want a picture of a woman in dreads, facing the sun, looking harassed, whatever. Just describe and say, seriously, it's like the way God did in the Genesis 1 now. Because to use Midjourney, we say, imagine. That's the code. Imagine a woman. If I want to design Ellie now, I say, imagine a woman with blonde hair, with beautiful glasses, smiling, with a very beautiful background for her room, and wearing a nice blue dress, looking very mischievous. And I'll put enter. They will give it to me. Boom. And then you fine-tune just by talking. I've said it several months ago that in the next 3, 4, 5 years, the best art designers will be those who can describe the most what they want. Not people can carry pen and start drawing. You don't need to draw. You speak to your machine and it will give you your own Michelangelo painting. People are telling me I'm bullshitting, but we are going to say it. Somebody in Canada already won an art contest using Midjourney to design his artwork. They didn't know he used AI until he has won, and he himself was saying it when he was collecting the award, that picture was drawn with Midjourney. That is where this is going. You are either going to be on board or you're going to be left behind. If you like, be talking about rapture and the mark of the Antichrist, you'll be there. Here are the places to list your services. Upwork.com. Again, I love giving some of this stuff so that it sticks in your head. And when you're there, you can do several services there. Freelancer.com. These are some of the most sites. Fiverr.com, Guru.com, 99designs.com, DesignCrowd.com, Simplified.com. These are places where you can offer your services as a graphic designer, because these sites already have millions of people who come there every day looking to hire talent. So if you don't know how to do your own page there well, copy somebody who's doing well. For instance, when you get to a place like Fiverr, you can search graphic designs. It will give you hundreds, if not thousands, of graphic designers who are doing well. Look at the one that looks good, that has done maybe 1,000 gigs, and then copy the way he did his own gig to do your own. That's it. It's not complicated. Then you replicate that in about 5 to 10 freelancing sites. Now you are setting up yourself to make money. Now, of course, today we are not talking about how to market your gig. That's a whole different training on its own, how to sell it, how different things you need to do to get clients. Today, I'm just introducing you to businesses you can start. All right. Number 3, translation and localization business. This business has literally blown up in the last 3 to 6 months. It's always been great, but now with AI tools, now people can translate their stuff, their documents, their videos, their audios into any language they want. And it will be amazing. You know, imagine you spoke in English, and then they take that in to an AI tool. I'm going to give you a couple of them in a second. And then when that AI tool is going to bring it back out, it is still you speaking, but the audio that is coming out is Spanish, if it's Spanish you want. But what makes it great is that it will arrange your mouth as if you're actually speaking. You know, that's what is dub over, where you're going to know that they dubbed over this audio, that's not the guy speaking. But with AI, it actually syncs your mouth. I don't know how it does it. See, I saw a couple, I'm like, oh my God. So you actually think the person is the one speaking the Spanish. So that's a big business area now. So people like me who have hundreds of videos, I'm actually talking with somebody right now. I know the tools. I'm the one telling them you can use these tools to translate my stuff into Spanish and to French. Those are the two that interest me. So I'm going to give the person a contract, and their job is over the next 6 months, just take every one of my coaching training, and then do the Spanish version. And then we release it into the Spanish market. There's too much work for translators right now. And you can get into that business without doing that old school, you know, the way you used to do. You have to go be doing all this, mama. No, you just use. I think that's how Ellie used to do this thing before, I suspect, because I think she used to do translation. With your fine face, they are still doing rewind and capture. But I know she's one of those top ladies now actually training people how to do this. So here are some AI tools to help you in that area. For those of you who might be inclined into doing this, it's amazing that Google Translate has been there for years, but people don't use that. Even though they've upgraded it now, it is free. Translate.google.com. I see some big names in my clubhouse here. Lekon, my salute to you. Jimmy Cato, I see you. I see you all there. Thank you guys so much for stepping in to just support this broadcast. I see Fumi. I see so many of you in there. All right. So here are some AI tools that you can use to operate as a graphic designer without having to invest so much. Deepl, DEEPL.com. Mirai Translate, MiraiTranslate.com. There's Memsource, MEMSOURCE.com. For those of you who are listening on audio, it's for your benefit that I'm spelling it out. For those watching me on video, they can see it very clearly. Matecat.com. Ellie, is my PowerPoint showing very well on your side? Is it clear?
Yes, it is very clear.
All right, thank you. Then there is Bing Microsoft Translator. Is bing.com/translator. My advice for you in this area, if you decide I want to be you want to go into the business of graphic designing, just pick one or two of these tools and then master it. Sorry, you want to go into translation, my apology. You want to go into translation business. Don't get caught up in amassing dozens of AI tools. That's one of the things I noticed on Clubhouse. People seem to revel more in how many AI tools they know versus how many they use. I still don't use more than ChatGPT. And I'm making thousands of dollars every month on AI-related stuff. Because ChatGPT itself I've not mastered to the level I want. So when I'm hearing all this big thing, go to po.com, go to this one.com. Well, they are all doing the same thing. So don't get yourself too caught up. Because it feels good having all these AI tools. Some of you, if I called you and I didn't call the other 5, you say, yeah, where's the other 5? The one I gave you, the 2 I gave you, what have you done with it? All right? So pick 1 or 2. Then stake your career on that, is what it is. Because they most likely almost do the same thing. So if you are going to the translation business, I will test, maybe the first week, I will test many of them. And then I'll see the one I resonate more with that gives me decent work, then I will stay there. I was telling people yesterday when I ran this same masterclass on Clubhouse that about 2015, 2016, I trained a lady to be a translator. She translates from English to Spanish, to German. She uses one tool. I can't remember. I think it's this Google Translate. I can't remember. In 2016, I think it's Google Translate. That's all she used, one tool. And she grew herself to $4,000, $5,000 a month on Fiverr, translating only from English to Spanish. Sorry, English to German. My apologies. Because now she spent a lot of her time learning how to market her services. How to market it using social media, how to market it using paid advert, how to market it using, that is what you should devote a lot of your time to. How to get the business. Not all these tools. There are many of them. I keep repeating this because many of you, you just smart to yourself. You have 20 AI tools. You have 100. Some of you will boast about the 1,000 AI tools you have. I did more than 10K with one tool last month. I don't want to boast about how much I'm making with this stuff. Google, I'll be sorry, with ChatGPT alone. The rest of it, whatever. That is what I want you guys to be. It's not about who has more tools. It's about who's making the most money. All right. Here are the different sites you can sell your services, that you can offer your services at if you want to do translation business. Because you always start with those websites. Then, of course, as you learn more about marketing, I will show you how to create your own site. I will show you where to then go and get more businesses, places like Clubhouse, places like Twitter Spaces. I'll show you how to use them to get your business. But you start out with the base first. Put your gig on 5 to 10 freelancing sites. Upwork.com, freelancer.com, pros, PROZ.com, or in Africa we say PROZ.com. That's how Ellie used to call it before she went to London. PROZ. Now she speaks for them. Nobody can understand her again. But I knew her when she was in Fade. Okay, Translators Cafe. Translators Cafe. Translators Cafe, that's CAFE. Okay? Or Translators Caf. Is it Caf or Cafe? Ellie, you know my English. I went to grammar school. The thing is tough. Oh, yeah. What is that? Is it Translators Caf or Cafe?
And that's Cafe. Translators Cafe.
Okay.
There's one S there, yeah.
Guys. Okay. Guys, it's Cafe, not Caf. Okay. Textmaster.com. I just want to be harassing you today. That's why I brought you to my studio. I need somebody to harass. Smartling.com. Smartling is SMARTLING.com. On Babel, UNBABEL.com. In my training, if you have to be a member of the Business Nation club, I actually will give you like literally dozens of these sites. Remember, the goal is for you to be in 5 to 10 where you list your services so that you can increase. Those who are in my elite class and they pick freelancing as their niche, I actually tell them they have to be in 20 freelancing sites before I agree. that are ready to do business. Because it's like sowing your seeds everywhere. By the time you have your gig in 20 different websites, it will be statistically easier for you to get a gig every day. Those 20 sites, if one gives you one today, before you know it, you're having 5-10 gigs a day. You don't know what to do with it. Particularly once you start putting the other marketing stuff that I'm going to teach you on it. But do what you got to do. All right. I hope you are enjoying this. Now let's go to skill number 4. But before we do that, let me get some feedback, guys. For those of you watching me from home, and for those of you who are listening in on Clubhouse to this, can you do me a favor? Put a 4 and an emoji, or 3 rather. I think it's 3 we just did, right? Put an emoji in the chat to let me know that you are enjoying this. I want a fire emoji, people. Give me some fire. I know that Ellie won't give me fire, but it's okay. You guys just give me fire anyway. Those who hate me, they are more than those who love me. Give me some fire here. Even my enemies in my studio. But the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Come on, people. I like to get feedback. Come on now. Come on. Put a fire emoji. Lara Zion, I see you. You are laughing. I say you should put emoji. You are laughing on Facebook. Dayo Falade, Philip Eyinaya, I see you. I see a young Upong. Use alert by Wema. You want to come and promote on my side? It's okay too. Everybody hustle. Great revelation, says Philip. Lara Zion is still laughing. She's from Abuja. All right. Jeremiah gives me 3 fire emojis. Awesome. Okay. Just want to be sure you guys are still awake. I've been known to talk people to sleep. So it's okay. Oh, are you dozing there? Elizabeth, I'm watching you closely. You better not be dozing. They're watching you all over the world. All right, let's look at number 4. Number 4, business. You can start. For those of you watching me, if you're already doing more than $10,000 a month, this training is not for you. This is for people who just want to start, or maybe you are getting an idea to teach somebody. So I'm making it very basic, not complicated. Just get started. Stop overthinking this stuff. Number 4, professional voiceover services. As businesses expand globally, the need for freelance translators to translate content and documents and websites into different languages continue to grow. It's just what it is. Voiceover is one of the hottest things, but thank God now with ChatGPT and AI tools especially, okay? Nobody wants to listen to your voice now, so don't worry about whether your voice is beautiful. Everybody does not have a voice like Elizabeth. Now she's not happy that AI has finally leveled the playing ground. She used to chance us. When she speaks now, you hear her voice. You know that this one, a voiceover specialist. But tell her, don't worry, I got AI. I will beat it to death in the marketplace. Because all you need to do, get a tool. My Bobonshe is right there. I said smart blogs, actually marketing blog. God help me. Marketingblogs.io. It's not smart blog, so that one we have not yet launched. That's another of my software, actually. That's mine. But we are launching that late in the year. That's a website builder. Wrong choice. It's marketingblogs.io. Number 2, there's Revoicer. That's the one Eric, one of my managers, has been using now to do voiceover for all my books. Imagine if I'm paying him per book. Do you know how many books I have? So same way, you can offer your services. And I'm going to tell you how to offer them in a minute. But these are the tools. These are your AI tools that you can use. Revoicer.com, audacityteam.com. Many of these tools are free, by the way. Some of them you have to pay some money. Some are free. So you check them out. If you don't have any money, use the one that is free for now. Don't let anybody be over complicating your life. Decrypt is one of the better ones. I really love it, but I don't think that is free. You use it for a few weeks as a trial basis. Decrypt.com. There's wellsaidlabs.com. Lovo.ai, Lovo.ai. There's Speechify.com. There's Morph.ai. And then there's Play.ht. Play.ht. I really love that one. The only problem was I couldn't clone my voice, and the thing paid me because I paid $595 a year for $594 for 1 year. I paid 1 year in advance because I really wanted to clone my voice so that I don't have to even be teaching again. I just give it text and the thing will just be speaking. You'll be seeing my mouth moving. You will not know that me I'm doing let there be light for you. But the thing is that he couldn't do it well. So, but every other thing he did excellently. And it does clone a lot of people's voices. And it's very good at cloning voices, but for me, I just think it was my Jebu Mushi accent. That was the problem. All right. Readspeaker.com. Why are you laughing at me now? We Jebu people, we have money, just in case you don't know. Kekere Jebu Owoni. That person you saw yesterday, that king, you saw your church yesterday, Jebu man. All right. Money too much, don't be playing with us. Okay, let's go. Don't mind me today. All right, here are freelancing sites. You can offer your professional services as a voiceover specialist. Yes, I'm seeing Olaoluwa Ogundipe on Clubhouse saying, I do voiceover. Awesome. You can probably, when we get to Q&A, you can come and give them some testimonials about what you are doing and how you are doing it. Because there's a lot of money there. You can decide, I want to be a voiceover specialist today. And that's all you do. You can get yourself to 5 figures monthly. I'm not kidding. In the next 1 year, if you focus exclusively on that, you can have your services sold at Upwork.com, Freelancer.com. Of course, Fiverr is for everybody. Fiverr.com, Voices.com, Voice123.com, Bodalgo, Bodalgo.com, ACX.com. ACX is the one that produces for Audible. So before even Amazon Books, you can convert your Amazon Books to audio here. You can offer your services there. You bid. I did a few of my books there. People bid to do the voiceover for you. But most of them now is AI tools that they use. Because some of these AI tools are so good, it is very difficult for you to even separate human voice from AI now. If you get the really good tools from some of the ones I share with you. So you can go to those places, offer your services as a voiceover specialist, and be collecting your money. Voicecrafters.com. That's just 8 of about maybe hundreds that is out there. All right. Before we go to web development, we've talked about four different businesses. But before we go on, let me take a little commercial break here. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about okay, let me just play where is that now? So that I can just take a little break here. You know, I told you guys about a book I published. I call ChatGPT Business Gold Mines. That book is making waves all over the place. I have a video interview that I want to play for you guys just to get an idea. And today, when you join Biz Nation community on Discord, I'm going to give you a free copy of that book. The book is $39.99 on the international scene, but I'm giving it away for maybe it's not that I want to give. I wrote maybe I should give you because you need the mindset, right? We're going to talk about the Biz Nation in a second. All right, but if you join Biz Nation, I will give you a copy of this book also. It's called Success Secrets of Millionaire Hustlers. Because many of you need that mindset reset, basically. It's a very contrarian book that teaches you how to actually make money versus how rich people are telling you to make money. And I got an interview to play as a kind of commercial break here. When we come back, we will go to this business number 5 here.
Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Good evening and welcome to our breaking news segment. I'm Paul Toole and we have some exciting news for all aspiring entrepreneurs and business enthusiasts out there. Today we bring you an exclusive announcement that is set to shake up the business world. Breaking records and capturing the attention of millions, The Success Secrets of Millionaire Hustlers is the highly anticipated book that unveils 33 groundbreaking mindset secrets for making money in any economy without working so hard. authored by renowned business expert Dr. Ope Banwu. This book is a game changer for anyone looking to achieve financial success. Dr. Ope Banwu, a leading authority in entrepreneurship and wealth creation, has dedicated years of research to uncovering the strategies that millionaires use to achieve their financial breakthroughs. His book is a comprehensive guide that empowers readers with practical tips and proven techniques to elevate their financial status. When asked Dr. Ope Banwu about the thinking behind his latest book, this is what he had to say.
The Success Secrets of Millionaire Hustlers is a combination of my years of experience and analysis of the true mindset secrets of successful individuals that has helped them to achieve financial breakthrough rather than what they often tell us is their secret. In this book, readers will discover the winning mindsets for working smarter, not harder, and how to make money in any economic climate. I sincerely believe it's time to break free from the traditional thinking that often keep most people poor and embrace new contrarian ways of thinking that lead to financial independence. That's why I wrote the book.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Dr. Ope. With its release on the horizon, The Success Secrets of Millionaire Hustlers is already generating a buzz within the business community. Entrepreneurs, business owners, and those seeking financial freedom eagerly anticipate the opportunity to learn from Dr. Ope Banwu's expertise. To all the go-getters out there, this is your chance to gain access to the mindset secrets that will transform your financial journey. Pre-order your copy of The Success Secrets of Millionaire Hustlers today and be among the first to embark on this life-changing experience. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity. Visit the author's website www.opebanwu.com to secure your copy and unlock the path to financial success. Stay tuned for more updates on this groundbreaking release. Thank you for joining us for this breaking news segment. I'm Paul Tall and we'll be back with more updates soon. Stay informed, stay empowered, and good night.
Alrighty, guys. This book actually I'm not giving away for free. I am selling this one because I think it's just too valuable. I can't give everything away. So you want to get the book right now at successfulhustlers.com. You want to be successful, you need this book. I'm going to be doing a series of teaching based on it in the next a few weeks or so. But you want to get your copy right now. I think it's only $29.99. You will thank me later when you get a copy of that book. All right, back on course to our training for today. Eli is still with me in the studio. Number 5, business. You can start. Web development. Before, when you hear web development, it's like it's something that only very big technical people should be able to go into, or that only big technical people can go into. That is in the ancient of days. The game has changed. The kind of website that most people need now, they are not that complicated that AI cannot build for you in literally seconds. I watched somebody build a sales page for a book using actually a Clarence, build it in literally under 2 minutes. A complete sales page for your book to sell your book. A complete website that has different parts of the websites in it. AI tools do that now. So you don't need to have any technical skills to be able to make a play as a web developer, at least on the small jobs. Now, those who are even developers themselves, they can take this whole thing to a whole new level. So lots of people now are looking for online presence with their own website. So web developers are in high demand, and to do that, you can play because you have AI tools now. Okay, Marketing Blocks has got one of the AI tools in it that will help you build websites in 30 seconds or less. And I'm talking about complete website with the content on it, with the graphics on it, with everything on it. Marketingblogs.io. That's why one of the reasons I love this particular software to pieces. Then there is the AI360tools.com/systemi or system. I don't know how to pronounce this. Maybe Eli can help me here. Is owned by a French person. All right. AI360tools.com/systemi. It's a great software. I am using this actively right now. That 1 and 2 are my primary when it comes to building websites for my products, for my presentations, for my conferences. I use that, and it takes less than a minute to get done. Another AI tool you can use, copilot.github.com. Copilot.github.com. There's lobe.ai, LOBE.ai. There's codepen.io, CODEPEN.io. There's Bootstrap, getbootstrap.com. There's Webflow, WEBFLOW. These are just 7 out of literally hundreds out there. You are covered any way you want it. You just need to get an AI tool that will do the work for you. And then you focus on marketing, building a business. Because at the end of the day, those who get to 6 figures are those who build a business around these skills. I will talk about that in a minute, how I can help you build a solid business with your whatever business you are in or that you are going to be in. That is my primary push right now. That's what I work on a lot. Here are sites where you can offer your services as the base level to start. There are more areas to marketing. There's Upwork.com, Freelancer.com, Fiverr.com, Guru.com, and then TopTal, TOPTAL. That's just 5 of the many web development, many websites that you can list your services as a web developer and get paid like a pro. Number 6, I got to move a little bit fast so that we can finish on time. Video editing and production business. With the rise of video content, skilled video editors and producers are sought after for editing, motion graphics, animation, and post-production work. Before, again, people can do this are those who have gone to all those schools to go and learn, or they spend years to know how to do editing, to know how to do motion graphics or animation. There was a time that only the best of the best can do animation. I remember just 7 years ago where people had to go to some guy in South Africa. A bank wanted to do a 1-minute animation video, and they had to pay millions of naira or dollars for people to go to South Africa to go meet one guy. They say it's the best, whatever. Today, you can do it on your phone in less than a minute. And it will be better than what that guy did, because AI is one doing it. That's how crazy this has been. And the good news for you out there listening to this is that the whole world does not know this yet. You might be thinking, oh, because we are talking about it, that's what everybody is doing. It's not true. Most have never heard about these tools. There are still plenty companies out there, in fact, more than 90% of them, that are still paying millions for 1-minute animation video because they don't know better. And also say you can't take that money from them. You're not going to apologize. You're not going to tell them, yeah, you're going to get it done in a minute. You're going to tell them it's going to take you 3 weeks, and you have a staff of 40 people that will be working on this animation. So your money is $50K in dollars. You look them in the eye and you ask for that money. They will pay you, especially if you did your own work and know about how much you normally pay in that industry. So you bid just a little bit lower. Don't be looking at it as if you're going to use this AI tool and then it's going to get it done for you in the less than 1 hour. No, you charge based on what the market is paying right now. Here are some tools that you can use to do motion graphics, animation, and post-production work. Quickly, Magisto.com, Wibitz.com, that's WIBBITZ.com, Pictory.ai, that's a very popular one now. Pictory, PITORY.ai. Eli will pronounce it Pictory, but I know if I say Pictory, some of you will be hearing something else. You know, this accent business. Pictory, Okay, call the team. They say who has brought this father boy in fine suit, but my suit is fine now. Eli, is my suit not fine? Eh? You are laughing at me. Eh? So let me use my accent small. Pictory.ai, Synthesia.io. I like Lumen, lumen5.com. I've used that severally. Lumen, Lumen 5.com. There's flexclip.com. And then there's wisecut.video. Again, you don't need to use all of these. Just pick one or two. If I were you, if I'm not using marketingblogs.io, which is my own Bobo AI, right? I'll probably pick Lumen 5 and I'll pick Pictory. Number 3 and number 5, those two are more than enough for you. Just master it. You watch their tutorial and use it to start creating this stuff. Even Canva now can do this stuff. It's amazing. The AI is everywhere now. So you have no excuse to say you are not collecting your money. Your money is in people's pocket all over. Before the whole world gets into this, make your own money and go. Alrighty. Again, places you can list your services for video creation, editing, and animation is Upwork is very popular for this. They have millions of customers always coming in there looking for talent. Freelancer.com. Production Hub. It's another good one. Productionhub.com. That's Productionhub.com. There's Mandy.com. There's Videotoorder.com. Thumbtack.com. Remember the trick, put your services in about 5 to 10 of these places so that you are increasing your ability to get clients. Okay, number 7, social media management business. Many companies struggle effectively to manage their social presence, even individuals. A lot of these stars, even regular guys, they just can't be bothered every day getting up and going to be posting, doing video, doing all of that stuff. They are all looking for social media managers. That's one of the fastest growing areas in online business, social media marketing business. And you can play and provide even better services than those who have 10 years experience now, because AI tools will help you. With AI tools, you can do your reels for Instagram. You can do your square videos. You can do your horizontal videos. You can get it all done in literally minutes. And then you can be racking up clients. Even if a client is paying only $100 a month to do social media, you get 10 of them, that's $1,000 right there. And each of the posts you're going to do with your platform is not going to cost you 5 minutes. Some of them you can pre-schedule even the post on one Saturday, spend 6 hours, do all the posts for the next 1 month, and simply tell your platform to deliver it on specific days. That's working smart. So you can do this stuff either as a part-time job, even if you still have a full-time job, and make full-time money with this. What are some of the tools you can use to deliver this? Hootsuite is one of the hottest, but it's a bit pricey. Okay. There's buffer.com. There's Sprout Social. I love that one. That's the one I use a lot. There's later.com. There's amplify.io. Again, you don't need plenty. This is a tool. So for tools, you only need 1 or 2. And then become proficient in it. You are ready. The next thing is, where are you going to be collecting your money? You want to list your services on the sites where people already go to go look for social media managers. TopTal is big there. TaskRabbit. I remember I've recruited people from there before. TaskRabbit to go and recruit social media managers. There's freelancer.com. There's Upwork. And of course, guru.com is also very popular in this regard. So you have no excuse. I'm going to keep moving, and then we go to the Q&A in a minute. UI and UX design. Before, when I was just less than a year ago, I know how much I was paying for UI UX people, and they make a lot of yanga for me because they are it's a technical thing. So they know that I'm just a lawyer with a big mouth. So when I talk, they just do a boju for me. They charge me all this money, and I don't get what I want. Thank God for AI. AI don't put all of them to shame now. Because just with one tool, I can do in one day what they could not do for me in 3 months. And the tool doesn't charge me money back. That's the beauty. The tool doesn't get sick. The tool's mother does not die, or mother-in-law does not die. Because when you hire staff, they will come to you to work the next day and say, my great-grandfather died. Some of them it's true. Some of them are just garage for you. They don't come to work and say, there's hold up on the road. That somebody somewhere died, or the trailer fell over. But you are paying for that day because they are not going to remove it from their salary. Or somebody needs 5 days to go and do vigil. They say we have to come for campo, that fire is on the mountain, the devil is on the prowl. They are going for 5 days. Your tool does not go for night vigil. Your tool's data does not run out. It's your own data that runs out, right? So for UI UX, which is also something in very big demand today, you can use AI to do it. One of the most popular one out there is Figma. But the first time I saw what Figma has been around for a few years, by the way. But the first time I saw what Figma can do, I literally passed that. That is something sometimes takes people 3 months to do for me before. But with Figma, you face it in a couple of days, you will get your UI UX ready like a professional. Sketch.com. UIZard, UIZ or ZARD.io. Invision.app or invision.app. Let's Enhance.io. Let's Enhance.io. Marvelapp.com. Use Galileo.ai. I like that name. I really have never used this particular AI before, but I hear it's good. Use Galileo.ai to do UI UX design. Marvelapp.com. And there's so many more of them out there. You can even do your own research. Just ask either a Google Bard or Google itself, AI apps in this area, AI software for UI UX. It will give you dozens. Or you go to featuretools.ai that I don't like to talk about because the man is making too much money and I'm not collecting any of that money. They have all sorts of tools there. There's probably Eli.ai also. I know Eli also has like thousands. But I'm not calling the app unless they give me affiliate link. Like, we must share that money. Eli, you see that I've not mentioned your side here. I want my share. I want my cocoa. Guys, it does not matter. There's so many of them out there. Just look for one or two. If it is Figma, by the time you use it for a week, 2 weeks, you become a master of it. And then you can become a great UI UX designer. You are not the one doing the design now. AI is doing it for you. And AI is better than most individuals out there. There's that few who just need special custom stuff that they want to harass your life about what AI cannot do. Tell them thank you that I'm busy. Let them carry their problem to somebody else. Follow the regular guys who just want to pay you your money. When the person's demand is getting complicated, telling that I'm sorry, I'm new at this thing. Let me just carry my trouble and go. But most people will not worry you for that. Okay? Freelance websites that you can sell your services as UX, UI designer. Of course, Upwork is right up there with everyone. Freelancer.com is there. Dribble, like with 3 B's though, not you want to dribble like Maradona, right? But 3 B's, DRIBBBLE, dribble.com. There's Behance, BEHANCE.com. There's 99designs.com. Again, remember, try to find 5 to 10 of those sites and list your services as your primary marketing strategy. There's about 10 of them that I'm going to be that you will learn if you are to be part of our elite group. And I'm going to talk about that in the next 5 minutes. Just stay with me. Then I'm going to tell you how you can get an amazing deal for this. Number 9, digital marketing and SEO services. Helping businesses improve their online visibility and reach through strategies like search engine optimization, paid advertising, and email marketing. This has always been very hot, SEO services. I've never liked it personally. I've never, because I don't believe in doing manipulated SEO personally. But 70% of businesses, they live or die on it. For me, most times, if I want traffic, I just buy it. In other words, I pay for adverts and get my traffic. But SEO is what puts your services at the top of the search engines. Now they have AI tools that can help you play in that area, where you are now providing SEO services, even though you don't know anything about it. Here are some of the tools. Smartly.io, semrush.com, amplify.io, celtra.com, CELTRA.com, Surfer SEO, SURFER, SEO.com. Then there's AdZoomer.io. Then there's Growth Bar SEO, Growth Bar, BAR, SEO.com. That's just 7 of those sites. There's so many of them that you can list your services. Just exert yourself, get a few more. If you're going to be doing SEO services, list your services in at least 10 places. I love repeating myself because I know you don't hear me the first 10 times. So I'll repeat myself 20 times. Okay? All right. Here are popular websites where you can offer marketing services as an SEO person. TaskRabbit.com, Freelance.com, People Hour. It's another. Okay. Now let's go to the 10th one. Transcription services. Providing accurate and efficient transcription services to help businesses transform their audio and video content into written text. That, my dear, is one of the big businesses out there right now. There's no more all these, you play YouTube video for 30 seconds, you start to type, and then you fast forward another 5 seconds, the way Eli used to do 2 years ago. They don't do that anymore. It is AI as function for everybody. All you simply do is you put the audio there, transcript comes out. Okay? And there are still people, especially people like me, who are creating content every day. We still pay for that. Even though people like me even know what the AI tools are. I'd rather have somebody else go do it for me. I just know now they don't have to, they can't tell me they'll deliver next week. They know they can give me tomorrow. I will tell them the tool to use self if they don't know. So here are some of the tools. Ota.ai. That is literally free. I know that if you have Zoom, Ota.ai is included there. You can use that there. There's Descript.com. There's speakai.co. Speakai.co. There's Trint, TRINT.com. There's BY, that's BEEY.io. And then there's Fireflies.ai. That one follows me everywhere. I don't know what I've done to these fireflies. Everywhere I enter, the thing will just enter the room with me and start to help me do transcription. Apparently, once you activate it, I don't know what I did, but what I found out now is that everywhere I have meeting, I just see fireflies inside without being invited. Yeah, I was thinking about my life. I was thinking about reporting the thing to security people. That was going on here. Then after the meeting, he would just email me the transcript. I think it's from Zoom that I signed up with it. It was free on Zoom. After I apparently asked me some question whether he should follow me everywhere, and I said yes or something. So I just, I'm sure it's inside this thing right now somewhere. When I'm done, he will just send me transcript. Can you imagine that? You don't have to do, you just collect the audio, you just collect the video, you put it in there, boom. How easy can it be? And yet, that millions every day looking for people to do this for them. You can just position yourself and collect the money. Sonix.ai is another one I want to mention. That's just 7 out of dozens. Here are some popular websites where you can offer your transcription service. In case you don't know, transcribeme.com. People come to that place, they still go there. hundreds of thousands every day. Go in there to look for people who transcribe for them. All you need to do is go and create an account there. Just like you are creating an account on Facebook. If you decide that it's transcription service you want to do. There's gotranscript.com. If I were to tell you how much I've spent on GoTranscript, I wish, but when we come to the practicals of this stuff, I will actually go to the site and show you. I don't want to flip over the PowerPoint and go there. Most times, when I was still preaching, when I finished preaching, I'll pay GoTranscript sometimes between $60 and $90 for my preaching. Probably like, say, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 1 hour, 15 minutes. And I was gladly paying it because they sent me great transcript. Apparently, there are people there that have signed up. They are the ones that do it, and they use AI now. Very big. I know GoTranscript like the back of my mind. I've been using them for years. They charge me. When I give them all my interview videos, some of them come to like $200, especially the long ones, about 2 or 3 hours. And then they send it to me 3 days later. It's human beings doing that thing using AI tools now. So you can go to gotranscript.com, list your services as a transcriber. Remember now, you don't have to worry if you can transcribe. AI is the one doing the work for you. Scribie, CRISCRIBIE.com. Speechpad.com. People per hour.com. These are sites where people like me or anybody wants transcription of their stuff. They go and hire talent. All you need to do is go and open your own IGBA there. You have your own store there. So that when they come, you bid for the job. And the more places you have your services listed, the more that you get. The more services that you get. Of course, there's also guru.com, rev.com. I've used those ones a few times. I've used Guru many times. They're pretty good there. But found out many of them, it is AI they are using now. Of course, they should use AI. Who wants to go and be doing fast forward and rewind? How? Okay. Freelancer.com. If you even do that for my work, I'll fire you. Okay. You have to use AI. No, playing. I told my graphic designer a couple of weeks ago, go and master Midjourney. When I tell you design for me, and you are still bringing this your Shomolu design from scratch thing to me, I will fire your ass. I don't care. He has been designing for me for 7 years. He still thinks I'm joking. I've told him his days of grace ends this August. When I see your design is not looking like Midjourney, you are out of there because he designs something and then just bills me every month. Muti, if you are listening, is you I'm talking about too. Because sometimes he sends me bills, $600, $500. That's how I pay every month. And I don't have a problem paying. I just don't want you designing for me old school again. Go get me some beautiful AI tools so that it's faster for you also. So if you're a graphic designer out there, you don't have to do the work the hard way. But let's come back to transcription. We digress, according to Ellie. She's looking at me with bad eye now, so let me go back to my script. Freelancer.com. Upwork.com. You got it, guys. Okay? That's it. Now, of course, the next part is about marketing your freelance business with AI. I'm not going to go into that today because marketing is the soul, that is your money. What I want to talk to you about, what many people, how will I put it? What many people, where is that my link? Oh, let me get it. Because I want to talk to you about building a real business online. And that is what I offer. But I'm not even going to ask you to sign up for that today. What I want to end up with today is I want you guys to look at joining the Biz Nation Inner Circle. All right? That is the what I call the entry point to my coaching business. It is only $10 a month deliberately so that everybody can afford it. If you like this video, you like the way I've trained, and you want to listen more to the kind of things I can show you, I can teach you, then you want to join the Biz Nation Club Inner Circle. We call it the Inner Circle. Is the entrance point where I start to work with you to build your own online business. The real program is the Elite Circle. which is $1,000 at least until Wednesday, or $99 a month. But I'm not trying to sell you that on this call right now, because many of you just listen to this, you don't know me. You have not interacted with me long enough for me to say, give me $1,000, okay, to join the elite group, because the elite circle is where I help you to build a real business around whatever niche you pick. I help you to install what I call the 7 pillars to your business that can help you to get recurrent income. But that is until Wednesday. We are making, it's going to be $3,000 from Wednesday, but right now it's $1,000.99. Sorry, $99 a month, $1,000 a year. But I'm not asking you to sign up for that. If you want that, you're going to have to contact me privately right now, because I know that this is a public. Some of you are hearing me for the very first time, and I'm always very wary telling somebody to pay me $1,000 or $3,000 just because when it's hearing me for the first time. That's a lot of money. Before, at least for most of you. So I'm going to give you my WhatsApp number. I'm not going to talk so much about what that entails, other than that is my #1 program to help you build a sustainable business online. Okay, if you want to talk to me about how you sign up for that, it is +1 402 208 0089. I'm going to help you, for instance, select a profitable niche. Pillar #1 is helping you to get the right mindset to an online business. Pillar #2, I help you select a profitable niche that you can get into online. We do practicals, we do coaching inside of our Discord server. We also give you a portal where you get the recording of training, plus our one-on-one where we meet every day to help you grow your business. Pillar #3, we help you create your own online product. Pillar #4, I teach you how to launch it. I coach you how to launch it. I support you in launching your first product. People know me very well, know that I specialize in product launching. Pillar #5, we will help you create pillar #4 is creating your funnel. Most people claim they do business online. The reason why they are not having sustainable income is that they don't have a funnel. So we're going to take you through that. We're going to give you one-on-one, coaching and mentoring program to do that. And then after you've created your funnel, then we help you launch your product online. Pillar #5. Then pillar #6, we teach you list building and affiliate marketing, which should be an integral part of every online business. If you want to grow to 6 figures a year, you have to have that pillar. And then the 7th pillar is how to generate constant traffic to your business. That's what we teach in this program that we call the Elite Circle. But that is $1,000 a year or $99 a month until Wednesday, which is tomorrow. From tomorrow, it is going to be $2,999. That is $3,000 per year or $300 a month. But that's not what I'm calling you to join today, because many of you probably don't have that money, or you have the money, but you don't know me enough, right? I don't want you paying me big money if you don't trust me yet. So I want to invite you instead to start a relationship with a $10 a month commitment. So you can't call me a scammer. If I took $1,000 from you, maybe you're not even ready to start doing what needs to be done there. And then you don't take action, you're going to call me scammer tomorrow. And I'm very, very nervous about people calling me scammer. So I don't put myself in that situation. All right? So what you want to do, if you like, I want to invite you to join the Biz Nation Inner Circle. Biz Nation is the community of netpreneurs that I'm building now. I want to help 100,000 people over the next 5 years to become financially independent online. And I'm talking about people doing 5 figures, 6 figures in income. I've done it individually, I've done it in dozens, but I want to then do it on a mass scale. That is why we have the Biz Nation. But the entry level to it is what we call the Inner Circle. That is only $10 a month. It is just one for you to check out the kind of value we can give you. If you do it for a month and you don't think you are getting value and you cancel it, you're not going to see anybody scammed you. $10 is nothing to most of us, even you, that you're going to be paying it to me. So I want to invite you to join the Biz Nation Club /Inner Circle. And what do you get with that? Here is what you get. you get 6 or 7 benefits. Number one, I'm going to be giving you access to exclusive Discord membership portal for the inner circle. We have a specialized area, not the free one, the free side, you don't really get it much there. But the inner circle, they have their exclusive area where we do several things. For instance, we meet every day for coffee. We do master classes there. I do group coaching there. You get an amazing value just being part of that Discord inner circle. The second benefit you get access to live and full recording of my weekly training on making money online. I've done several different types of training on how to make money online, literally hundreds of videos. I'm going to give you access to that vault as long as you are still a subscription member, only $10 a month. And then my live, like this one that we are doing, what we do is that we leave it on Facebook for a couple of days, then we take it down and we put it into the vault so that as an inner circle member, you get access to all these recordings permanently as long as you are a member of our inner circle. Some of the training that I've included in the vault, I'm still selling them right now for $1,000. I put them in there deliberately because I want you to get tremendous value for only $10. So that you go in there, whether it's affiliate marketing you want to learn, whether it's creating a software, whether you're going to get a lot of that in that vault. That's the second benefit you get as a member of the inner circle for only $10 a month. The third thing you get is you get the, okay, I was talking about the second one was the second one is the recording of all my trainings. Or like this one I'm doing, you get access to the recording. Then the vault is the one that has hundreds of coaching videos that I've done, pre-recorded material that I've done in the past over the last 10 years or so. You will see, you get to access any of them as you want. The fourth benefit you get, we do a monthly 4-hour workshop on digital business where, like I just did now, but we take a business, not 10, not 21, and I break it down how to get in there, what you need to do, and then I do practical exercises. Typically, those workshops I do for $497 paid. But as a member of the inner circle, you get to attend it for free, one of them a month. Sometimes I do more than one. And I decide I just want to give it to the inner circle members anyway. But if I don't give you everything, but you get at least one where we break down a make money opportunity business to its core for free as part of your membership benefit. Then you also, number 5, you get access to my free book of the month. Like that book I just showed you on video today, I think I gave it to my club members last month, and I've not even launched it properly, even though it's live on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It's $39.99. I give you a copy of a new book every month. So with this benefit alone, you are getting times 3 or more of your monthly membership. So you can never say, oh, I didn't get enough value for $10. It's deliberate so that when you are comfortable with that, you can then decide that you want to really build a business now. Then you go to the elite circle. All right. But for now, it's only $10 a month. Number 6, and probably the best part of it all, is this thing I call daily accountability coffee order. Every morning, Monday to Friday, from 7 a.m. my time, which is 8 a.m. New York time, 1 p.m. Nigerian time or African time, we actually meet for coffee on our Discord server. That's why you have to join that Discord server. It's an amazing thing where people come in and then you tell us what you did about your business yesterday and then what you're going to do about your business tomorrow. It's my own way of holding everybody accountable, because if you have to write down what you have to do each day, next year will take care of itself. At the coffee, I don't want to hear I will do this next week. We don't talk about I will do this next month. I want to know what you are doing today. So when you list it out, it's like you're holding yourself accountable to your peers. And when you also say, we do mastermind there as well, which I've been advised against by my coach that I'm giving too much away, but I want to do it anyway. Meaning that any question about your business, you can bring it there during coffee. We will talk about it. And the coffee is 90 minutes. Sometimes it extends beyond that, but I try to keep it now with Eli looking at me with bad eye when I'm extending, to keep it at 90. I've got accountability people, Eli, Funke, and Co. Their job is to make sure I'm on track. So once I'm dragging, they'll start sending me back office. But I love the coffee part. You also get that as part of your, it's invaluable. It's like getting access to me for 90 minutes every day. I mean, that's like giving you free coaching anyway. And you get that as part of your $10 a month subscription. And your bonus today for those who join or who go and sign up right now, you get a free copy of the ChatGPT Business Gold Mines book. As a matter of fact, I'm giving that to everybody, even the free, those who join for free today, that's fine. But you do get this one today. Here's the link again, businessnation.club/inner circle. You want to check it out? And I'm telling you right now, this is an amazing, amazing opportunity for you to be able to start the relationship with me in terms of benefit. And you can cancel it anytime. Maybe you do only 1 month and then you feel that the value is not really worth it for you. By all means, I don't even want you to keep it. I don't want your $10 if you're not getting at least $100 worth of value times 10 of what you are paying. And I guarantee you one coffee you will think that you got that value. All right. So if you're watching me right now, I want you to actually go out there and please go to businessnation.club/inner circle. Now I'm going to take some questions before I go. All right. That's it, guys. We are already at the 2-hour mark, like I promised. Eli, you have any questions for me? Any issues you want to raise? Tell me what is your experience about the coffee, because you've been coming to coffee now for a couple of weeks now. Describe it to them for those who might be wondering. Right.
Okay. Thank you very much for having me. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you well. And anybody who has a question, please post it on the comment, or if you want to come in the studio, we will let you come in the studio. We have people on Clubhouse, very few people, but they are there. I see Jimmy is still there, Shai is there, Lekon is there, Minnie. So any one of you that have questions, you may come up or you type it in the chat, and then we will take it up as a public answer for everybody. But go ahead, Eli.
Well, thank you very much for having me. It's all you've been sharing here has been quite very, very useful. And regarding the question, which is
Solar, my solar. I'm seeing my own people here. Tayo, good to see you. Sorry I had to interrupt you. These are my old school friends. Go ahead.
So about the coffee morning one, which is the for the inner cycle people. So for me, I believe in having an accountability partner. So what that does to people is, if you are starting something in terms of your business, it is always good to have some people in your cycle that can always you can always rub minds together with. Sorry, are we having feedback? I'm just
No, everything is clear. Your accent is clear. I'm still chopping you. But go ahead.
It's always good to have an accountability partner. So over there, when we, obviously you talk about what you've done, what's your next plan. So by you having to even write the next plan down, it helps you to automatically program your brain to say, this is what you're going to do. So it just helps you really hold you accountable, rather than you having to fall into the path of analysis paralysis. So yeah, I think it's really good. If you're looking for ways to grow, feel free to join the group and come and have a look yourself.
All righty. Thank you so much. I always love having you at coffee. You're one of the energizers there. And we come. Yes. And it's not all business, by the way. Sometimes we gossip small. So at least you can start your day right. You want to put in some energy. If that's all you are doing, just coming to that coffee, trust me, it is worth it. Because sometimes when you are working online, you don't have anybody to really interact with on a close basis. You don't work at the level. Let me just respond to this. You don't operate at the level or optimal level you are supposed to operate. So joining the Biz Nation is an amazing opportunity for you to grow with other people who are going in the direction that you are going. Because everybody there is trying to build business. The inner circle people might be the entrance point, but once you feel comfortable enough and you want to do the elite one where I actually help you build a real sustainable and profitable business over the next 1 year, you will be the best.